Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As I was about to title today's video, you have the best pure slasher build in NBA 2K24. I will let you guys know ahead of time though, I'm not gonna lie, that 97 driving dunk for precision dunker on Hall of Fame is looking real taxing. I mean, if you just go ahead and look at what it does for your ratings, dropping it by 2 lowers you by 2 overall. So I will say, embrace the fact that you're like looking into a pure slasher right here. I think this type of style can be absolutely valid in this year's game. This has a lot of freaking badges tied to this. I mean, as you can see, just off my driving dunk alone, you got gold poster, Hoff slithery, Hoff precision dunker, obviously Hoff aerial wizard, bunny, spin cycle, and two-step, and with your driving dunk high, you also get the gold whistle as well. Not to mention, all types of driving dunk packages require 85 or higher. You got all types of tomahawks that are looking like they're around 93 to 94 for the straight arm tomahawks that I love as well. The best contact dunk package in the game with the Elite Off 1 is 96 driving dunk with an 86 vert. So you are looking at the peak performance pure slasher in 2K24. Now, you may look at some of these ratings. You're like 45 standing dunk. That sounds garbage. Well, in years past and every single year, and a lot of people right now are also putting their standing dunk on 45 for the 2 packages that you get. And just in general, to be able to standing dunk is about all you need, in my opinion. Now, I was debating potentially going the higher driving layup. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit questioning maybe the decision of going 77 driving lay. If you want to make a couple modifications here, you could lower your pass act to, let's say, 75 and go ahead and just put the driving lay to 80. Now also, I've looked into the SIGs. 81 ball handle and 75 speed with ball can get you a lot of the things that I want between the Rafer Alston SIG size up. You get a lot of good behind the backs, like the new LaMelo one looks really good, whether it's the moving or the standstill. Not to mention, pro behind the back is only 70, and that's one of the best ones in the game. 75 speed with ball will get you LeBron dribble style. It seems to be the best type of dribble style you can get with these tall wing builds that have around the 75 speed of ball. Not to mention, as you can see, if you drop that speed of ball by 1, you lose speed booster hyperdrive. If you drop that ball handle by 1, you lose speed booster again. And not to mention, 80 ball handle gives you the silver unpluckable, silver handles for days, and the Hoff physical handles as well, paired with going 81 for the speed booster on silver. Now, as far as the defense goes, this is me embracing my style. If you don't want to play like this, you can drop a couple ratings here and there and absolutely be okay with it. But for me personally, I wanted to target that 60 steal rating for the bronze interceptor. Some people might want even more, to be honest with you. But for me, being a ball handler and a distributor and having 97 dunk, mind you, that's extremely expensive. It's going to be hard to afford everything that you want. Now, for me, I'm still absolutely amazed at the fact that I'm going to get 94 perimeter D, Hoff Challenger, Hoff ankle braces, 93 gives you the gold clamps as well. I mean, it's looking crazy for that. Not to mention, you get the gold anchor as well, pairing that with 77 interior D. If you would like to, here's another modification you could do as far as dropping that pass act off. You can actually go for the 94 block, which once again, I have to take the free throw down by quite a bit, and it's not really a pretty thing to see, but that's up to you. If you don't like playing rec and you want to play more park, that's totally up to you. You're looking at Hall of Fame chase down artist. That is tough, man. However, I will say, it is in the S tier. I'm sure it's going to be a hard badge to retain, which is why I don't feel that bad about not getting it, to be real with you guys. I really do think the pass act is just going to be the move for what I want out of this. Not to mention, I mean, if you really wanted to and you're purely playing park, you could actually just invest strictly into the pass act. But I want to make sure I'm actually still able to kind of hit a free throw and wreck. So we're looking at 46 for that. And again, you might be rattled at the ball handle, not maxing out at the 85 that it can get. I'm here to tell you right now, I'm getting all the SIGs that I want, 100% when it comes to this. I'm not missing out on much with 85. So, defensively though, again, 94 prim, that's looking real good. It's like a two-way slasher. You guard ball, you run point, you can crash O-board if they put a really good matchup on you. Like, let's say, everybody loves to say the classic, what are you going to do if they put a 7-3 inside on you? Or like, you know, a 7-3 paint protector on you. Well, if you're playing with a post, like a stretch post, let's say, right, where if my Ben Simmons type build is playing with more of like a Karl Anthony Towns type big, right? Like tonic for a lot of you guys who follow my channel. If I'm playing with a big man that has around 75 three-pointer, good post game on him and stuff like that, they want to take the center off of him and put him on me. That means there's a little guy on him most likely. Or, not to mention, you can obviously use pick and roll in your game as well. I know a lot of you guys like to say, well, I'm playing with randoms. How do I do stuff like that? Bro, someone on the court has to have something in their bag besides just spotting up and doing nothing. I understand. There's a lot to expect from the randoms, for sure. But to be able to either A, utilize pick and roll, or B, utilize this as like the dunker spot offensive rebound crasher with a silver rebound chaser paired with 86 vert as well. I think it can definitely get the job done in that aspect, and it's going to be an elite ISO defender. We're talking 94 prim with the gold clamps Hoff Challenger, while still having gold chase down and gold anchor, and you still have, obviously, as you can see, 84 strength for the silver bulldozer. You got silver box out beast as well. It's enough for the Hoff physical handles, which will definitely get stuff moving with that, and silver brick wall too, if you want to utilize that pick and roll screen game. So pair that with the 86 vert that you need to get the elite contacts off one, and then the 95 stamina to have the 94 feet and gold workhorse. And also, you could go down on the acceleration and not lose a badge until the fast feet right here at 73, but the problem is that it's tied to the perimeter defense. So I would much prefer to keep that ankle braces and Hoff Challenger right there that comes with the 74 acceleration being tied to the 94 prim D. So that's what we're looking at. I don't think there's much moving off this for me. I truly do embrace the fact that I don't care to play passing lanes that consistently. I'd rather be a more conservative defender that's utilizing that chase down and anchor ability of the build, and still be able to utilize the crazy perimeter defense and just, you know, body up clamp slash be able to, you know, just play good shot contests as well. The 77 interior probably isn't perfect, but it will be good enough for the job that I want to do on defense of being that ISO defender, plus obviously like guard smaller guards in the pick and roll game and let my bigs play more back end and stuff like that. So I'm liking this. I think it looks really good, and it all hinges on the power of the 97 driving dunk. So if this is bad, like if it doesn't feel like super overpowered, I will let you guys know, and you could probably end up going with something more along the lines of like 94 driving dunk, where you just get the Hoff slithery, you get a lot more back on your build, you could probably invest into a lot more steel, etc, etc. But for me, I have to believe that that 97 dunk with Hoff precision dunker and everything that comes with it is going to be disgusting. Finalizing the build here, as you can see, we get similarities of Lonzo Ball, Cade Cunningham, and Magic Johnson. It's mainly just because I'm like a two-way kind of point guard, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to go into the SIGs real quick and show you guys some of the things that I'm going to be targeting with this build. Also, if you guys didn't know, I'm pairing up with the NBA 2K Lab this year. So you can use code LAKER for 20% off at checkout at their website. That's NBA2KLab.com. On this website is all types of really good statistical jump shot information. You can also test the jumpers on their website too. Plug the controller straight into your phone or to your PC. You can get early, green, late. It'll tell you where you need to adjust on that jump shot. Or if you don't know what jumper you want to run, you just go to their jump shot recommender. You punch in your height, the jump shot rating that you're working with, and then based on the milliseconds of timing that you get, it'll recommend you a jump shot. So again, if you want to use code LAKER for 20% off at checkout, that's NBA2KLab.com. Appreciate you guys, and we'll get back to the video. Also, I don't know if I addressed this enough in that portion of the video, but George Gervin comes with 70 driving layup. I have already tested this in the My League, where I just changed LeBron's animation to George Gervin as the layup, and the hop, spins, and euros all still look amazing in this package. So the value of the 70 driving layup is absolutely there. Not to mention, they took out the Zach LaVine package. So like the high layup to me just doesn't even hold the same merit as it used to, in my opinion, personally. So you also get things like Zion as well as an option, Ben Simmons as like another potential go-to. But I'm truly telling you guys, I think George Gervin, as long as you're not just some regular layup spammer or anything like that, George Gervin's looking really good for the collecting sort of animations with the hop, spin, euro. So that is there 100%. Not to mention, I will get to the playmaker, or I'll get to the dunking in just a second, but I want to show everything that we're looking at as far as this. So you will be able to get the James Harden dribble style, but I don't think that's the one we're really targeting. It will be the LeBron. LeBron's looking like the best one for these tall wings for sure. So 75 speed with ball and under 6'10" is all you need for that. As far as our pass styles, we can get the Curry, De'Aaron Fox, Jokic, Lillard, and Ja, and then obviously Sabonis and then Trae Young as well. So Sabonis and Ja are the ones that come with the 75 pass act. Everything else that you see is with the 80 threshold that we hit. So then for the SIG size ups, these haven't changed very much compared to last year, and I want to tell you guys, I am a big fan of this Rafer Alston and then the Jalen Suggs as well. So Rafer Alston is at 80 ball handle. If you're someone that is looking into the 75 ball handle potentially, Jalen Suggs is another one that I'm a big fan of. However, it has this little bit of a load up to it. So as you can see, it's 75 ball handle, but it's got a little bit of this like kind of behind the back type animation, like that one right there that just played out toward like the middle of that. So This one is pretty solid. It'll back you up a little bit. You can shoot off it sometimes if you're a shooter, or if you're a pure slasher like what I'm looking at right here. It gives a really good speed boost. So I'm definitely okay with both of either of those two animations, and a lot of other things in this like builder between the crossovers or the behind the backs. Like Lonzo Ball at 80 crossover, to me it was glitchy last year, it's glitchy this year. It looks amazing, and I'm a big fan of it at the 80 ball handle. Again, with the behind the back, we actually, ironically, have the mellow ball now. This looks glitchy too, and it's 80 ball handle. Again, we got Pro, that's 70 ball handle, and it gives a really good behind the back animation right here as well. For flipping that ball hand, and you as a slasher, that is very necessary that you get a good one like that. Same with, also, by the way, in the 6 size ups, there's even De'Aaron Fox in there. We'll get to all the other stuff eventually as well, but I mean, everything looks good as far as the playmaking. So I'm a big fan of that 81 ball handle. I think that's okay to settle for. I know it would be nice to go for that 85, but I think we're fine right there. So, getting into the dunks real quick, as you can see, we have all the contacts. Elite off 2, Pro off 2, Elite off 1, Pro off 1. We get everything that we would want as far as the straight arm tomahawks being 95 requirement for the dunk with an 80 vert. And this is the best package in the game in my opinion. Like, and that is a fact. That's just how it is, bro. But besides that, once again, with the standing dunk, we have the one-hand under basket, the two-hand under basket. It's all we need as far as being like the occasional pick and roll, and we want it to be more open on those as well anyway. With the Russell Westbrook dunk, it's a very good package right here with 93 driving dunk requirement and the 90 vertical. LeBron's a very good budget one if you're someone who's going with like more of a less dunk slasher sort of thing. But anyway, with the alleys, you get everything from the alley-oops. You get the contact alley-oops as well. And yeah, I mean, that's what we're looking at, bro. So I'm looking forward to it. This is looking like a really, really good build. And obviously, this is the one that I'm going to be rolling with. So if you guys want to follow in my footsteps a little bit, you want to just, you know, potentially make exactly what I'm making, and you can just learn the build as I learn it, and I'll put you on. I'm 100% with that. Or obviously, you could tweak and, you know, modify it and put your own little spins on it so that it fits you better than it fits me, obviously, right? Because maybe not everybody plays the exact same way as me. So if you need a couple tweaks and modifications here and there, that's on you, and I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it to the end of the video, feel free to put Slasher or put Laker in the comments. Show support to me all the way through. And other than that, let's drag this one to 2,000 likes. These launch videos are already going crazy. I'm watching them just from the first couple of hours, how they're doing, and it's insane. So I appreciate you guys a ton. We're staying on the grind. I'm going to be posting a ton of videos in this early portion of the 2K. And you guys know me. I be posting till like April, May, June sort of stuff, like pretty much every year in 2K. So stay tuned. We're going to be having a ton of videos this year, and I appreciate you guys. Other than that, I got the center video coming directly after this one. If you want to check out, I already made the point guard and locks video too. So check those out. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed, and take it easy, man. Peace.